Hey, it's Technique. I'm a woman. I'm doing the best that I can. So part 2. Welcome to the video horoscope for December 2016, which is also going to be a brush up of 2016. I just came to the part where 2016 was about you and me taking out the drawers. I can't say the word drawers, and not just closing them. This was a year of clearing out our shit, doing space clearing actually, spiritually, mentally, emotionally and physically, both in our body, by cleansing and living more healthy. This was a year where you and I had to upgrade every single area of our life, because what we do or not do is what we bring to 2017. I also wrote to here on my piece of paper that see if you in here in December can really act upon what matters to you, because that is also what Uranus is standing up there, or is up there pushing you to do. It says act on what you believe is true for you. Act upon your dreams. Dare to be courageous. Put your feet down and say no. I hear you, but no thank you. Instead of going this old mental masculine energy and living up here, no, this was a year where we went from this space in our life, living from our brains and mind and intellect and coming from a masculine era, to now in 2017 to live even more from our heart. We have let go of so much shit this year, and this is going to be the next topic and I'll bring you through. You and I might look at this year what we didn't accomplish. I didn't do this, this was a flaw, this went bad, and he wasn't this, and we've been through so much this year, but we can also do something else. Look at what I gained. Look at what you gained. All the clarity that we got. The person who entered this year from the 1st of January, are you the same? Be honest. Are you the same person who entered this year at the 1st of January 2016? Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've achieved. And just clap yourself on the shoulder and say again and again, I acknowledge myself, I see myself. I acknowledge myself, I see myself. I acknowledge myself, I see myself. Another thing is that throughout this year, many of us have tried to establish friendships and partnerships and hire business partners, and everything was like this. There was absolutely no contact. The intention was there at the other part, but we weren't supposed to set new ships or sails this year. We were supposed to set our own sails and set our own ships into the water. We're supposed to this year to live more for ourselves, to be more for ourselves, and care more for ourselves. And most of all, the people who weren't compatible with us or was a match with us, they were not ready to take the path that you have chosen and I have chosen, the path for a spiritual aware person who is constantly ready to enter new stages in their life. Many people go through life like this, just completely flatlined. And this is where they're happy. But as being a sensitive person, you go up and down. But for a sensitive, aware person, we go up and down, we take a bit down and we go up again. This has also been the year of madness. This year, it's been completely madness. Look at Donald Trump. I'm so sorry, but look at Donald Trump. Is that madness or what? But the thing is, there's a mad person within you and there's a mad person within me. There is a mad person in that man I was dating. And we had to deal with that madness within ourselves. We were supposed to deal with it this year. Why did I attract a mad person? Because I am very aware of mad persons, because my dad was like that and my mom was a little bit. So am I a mad person? No. But we all have the different aspects in ourselves. We have an inner psychopath, we have an inner victim, we have an inner care person, we have this inner selfish bastard within ourselves. We have all aspects in ourselves. So just stop washing your hands and say, "There's nothing to do with me," because then you're not a spiritual, aware soul. Then you're just a spiritual person, perhaps among the ones who choose to live down here by the flat line. I'm so sorry for provoking you, but hopefully you're ready and you want to enter a deep, meaningful relationship with yourself and just live a magnificent 2017. I also wrote to you, I'm just going to remind you one more thing. Remember to act upon what really, really, really matters to you. I want more freedom in my life. I think, and many of us think, that more money gets more freedom, so we work more. But when we work more, we have less freedom. So it's also about this year finding the balance between working this much and having this less time. So where is the money going to come in? So that's why I'm going to raise my prices from here in the new year. And I've been studying at Kate Northrup, both her book and her love story online course. I have, where is she? I have Gabriella Bernstein, The Universe Has Your Back. I've been studying even more from Matt Box and Matthew Hussey from Dating Relationship Codes. I've been studying Gina DeVille. I've studied so much. I've even been to the Millionaire Mastermind Intensive in London this year, and I've studied so much this year because I want to raise my game. I've given myself the inner knowledge and help that I needed in order to step up my game. And where is it that you need more inner help and support? Have you also raised your game when it comes to food and exercising? I have. I'm living accordingly the medical medium. I have stepped up my game as being a partner, both for myself and for men. I've stepped up my game as a mentor. I've stepped up my money game. And everything for me has changed a lot this year. Not as much as I wanted, my ego, but especially on the inside. So remember now, where do you need to make a little extra effort and some changes around your life? Don't say, "Oh, I'm just going to eat a lot of food. I have all these activities, so when it comes to January, I'll do it." Yeah. Don't be that brave. There might not be a January. Or you might be falling so much behind that once you get to 1st of January 2017, you've not even started driving your car, so you will be set back because the universe said you've had so many chances. And that's what also many sensitive, aware souls has been noticing this year, is that all the wake-up calls they got, that if they didn't take the first one serious, they would get another one, and they would just be kept being tumbled over. Of course there will be a 1st of January, but just make sure that you're on point, that you're ahead of time, ahead of your game, and know what you do. And remember that everything you have been taught throughout 2016, figure out what has to go away and figure out what's going to be on your plate once you get to 2017. I also wrote to you here, the last sentences before I stop. 2 things. Be ready. Be absolutely ready for change, for growth, and be ready to change in your own life, and be ready for the fact that the universe might want you to do other things that you think you need to do. So just be ready and be open and be patient with yourself and others. The fine line of the line now between sane and insanity is so fine. The people who has a diagnosis or should have a diagnosis, those people, it breaks. The inner balance for all of us have been completely tilted this year. We have to face all our demons, and we can point fingers at all the people out there or at Donald Trump, but it's all about you and me, facing our inner fear and darkness. I'm not mad, even though I attracted a man who, because of lack of love, is wobbling between which leg to stand on. Should he be in his heart? Should he be in his Donald Trump selfish mind that goes all... Well, you and I also need to make up or decide for ourselves. Who are we? instead of being the person that we think we're supposed to be. And then the last part is, remember that I have two things. All pain, all suffering, all fear, and all anxiety and all shit is up here right now. It will not go away until you look at what your responsibility in it was. I can completely now let go of this man because I see everything within myself that I had to work on. So thank you, Madis Barnabas, for showing me that. We also need to look at this very moment, and especially in December, we're being stretched. 2016 was about stretching, it was about opening, it was about expanding on the inner level. And that ability is what you're going to use the next month. You will be tested on everything that you have learned this year, everything you have experienced, and everything you haven't acted upon, you will be tested. So see this picture that you're being stretched when it comes to your patience with yourself and others. Many people out there are not really here, they're out there somewhere. Just bear with them. You and I have been there. Let people be where they are. Respect everyone in your life and see them as a teacher and a master. This has been such a rough year for we sensitive souls, and just let people be where they are and don't take anything personal, but still look at what did I do to attract that without taking it personal. Thank you so much for being here today. I honor you for being on this journey. You're doing much, much, much better than you think you are. Thank you for joining me with your company. Remember to look at the previous videos because they all combined, and you will benefit so much more from the video today by viewing the others. Remember to leave a comment. I've not made many English videos, so it means a lot to me also that you would share my message, because I am ready to conquer the world and help more beautiful, sensitive, aware souls like you. Thank you so much for being here today. First, I'm gonna send you lots of kisses. Thank you for being here, but I'm also gonna acknowledge you for being a like-minded. I'm gonna acknowledge your higher spirit and saying thank you for being here. Namaste.